It's time now for What to Watch. Uber and Lyft let travelers reserve trips in advance, a feature that can bring up peace of mind to people hoping to ensure they make it to their destinations on time. But there is a catch. The service comes with an extra cost that some people aren't aware of. Clint Henderson, managing editor for The Points Guide, joins us now to help understand those costs. So, Clint, people just think that you want to book a ride tomorrow morning, let's say early, 6 a.m. Before you go to bed, you book the car and Uber. What's with the fee? What's the fee?
So essentially, they're not disclosing this fee ahead of time, and they're usually charging you more than it would cost if you just open the app and book the ride. So, especially for those early morning rides in major cities like New York, you're going to pay more if you reserve the ride in advance in general. And those fees are not passed on to the driver. So, it's sort of a double loss for you. And even if you reserve and you're in a place like Detroit or Cleveland where there's not a lot of drivers, just because you reserve that ride does not mean that a driver is going to pick up that ride in the morning. So you have to be really careful using this feature.
Yeah, I have not had good luck with this feature. I know other people have, but what's happened with me is that I get accepted, everything's fine, I go to bed,
and then they don't come.
And then the next morning when I wake up, I see, oh, it's been canceled. Right, so there's really no guarantee. But these fees, it's basically the same service, but in advance. You're requesting a car. Why do we have to pay extra for this? How is the company justifying this?
So the company says that you're paying for convenience, but as we just discussed, it's not always convenient if the rider can just cancel on you. So I'm not sure what you're getting out of this. We're seeing more and more junk fees, as I like to refer to them. I think the President Biden is going to make this a campaign issue, but essentially Uber and Lyft prices have gone up, and those costs those prices are not being passed on to the driver. They're padding the bottom line for the rideshare companies. And so I think it's really interesting. We'll have to see. I think we've sort of come to a breaking point where the prices of Uber and Lyft are actually higher in many places than it is just to get a cab. So I think you're better off getting a cab in advance than you are trying to do an Uber or a Lyft reserve.
Yeah,
that's what it's like in New York, right?
This would give me agita because there's nothing that I hate more than booking for peace of mind and then waking up
to be stressed.
Yeah. So I'd rather just try to do it in the moment. You say that the drivers are not benefiting from these fees. Let's talk about the 20% of Uber's airport pickups that are reportedly now from rides reserved in advance. So is that the target audience, people who need to get to the airport because presumably there's a time crunch?
Right.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I think people think that they're gonna lock in a price, they're gonna lock in a reservation, and that's not really the case. Essentially, they're just paying more for a service that may or may not be there. And remember, if you're paying more for the ride, you're less inclined to tip the driver. So it's actually not great for the driver either, because the rider figures, oh, I'm already paying so much money. A lot of this must be getting passed on to the driver. And that's just not the case.
All right, Clint, thank you very much.
Appreciate it.